Oh, hello everyone, this is Leslie from Poppy's Pets, an amateur wormery journey. This is a new 10-litre plastic tub that I've bought with a lid. Keep watching and I'll tell you why I'm going to start a new wormery. Thank you. I've already started drilling 5mm holes around the box and now I'm going to drill 10mm. And before you start drilling, just tape parcel tape around the box. It should stop the, the box splitting. I think some people use about a 12mm bit for their wormery. I'm not putting any drills on the base. Instead, I'm going to use cardboard. So I'm going to put cardboard on the base. This will absorb any water from any high content fruit or veg. It will keep, the worms in a moist condition as well. So I'm going to add, as you can see, newspaper strips and pieces of toilet roll tubes. Your newspaper is good for carbon. It's also great for bedding and it provides sort of air and food, and the worms will love just crawling through it, to be honest. Worms breathe through their skin, so like us, it's very important they have oxygen, a regular supply. So the worms have initial moisture. I'm using my new improvised watering can just to dampen down the paper and the cardboard because the worms love the moisture. Had a surprise when I watched this for the first time. My mum's filmed her plants. Right, so I don't have any core bedding at the moment, but I wanted to try some ordinary compost. So that's one pot, and then I'm just going to dampen that down a bit. Then I'm going to add another pot. Get that dampened down, and then I'm going to add some newspaper. I've been busy shredding. Been on it all afternoon. And then I'll dampen that down as well, just to make sure it's nice dark damp conditions for the worms. And I have plenty of toilet roll tubes, so everybody's giving me them, so I'm just ripping them up and getting them in. My purpose for this nursery is for the cocoons and the baby worms. What I'm going to be doing is starting another bigger wormery, and then I'm going to transfer the baby worms into the new wormery, and then obviously when the cocoons have hatched, they'll be going across as well. Crushed eggshells are good for worms. It helps the digestive and reproduction system, and not only that, if you have got acidic conditions in your worm farm, it sort of offsets against it. So I'm just going to add tea bags. I am ripping them open, and then I'm just putting the bags in as well. So I'm going to add some food pieces. I've got quite a lot of apple cores, and then we've been having a lot of salads lately, so I've got some bits and pieces there, so they can just sort of tuck in. I'm sure the worms will find their food. And I've got some runner beans, so I'll break those up. Something different for them. They're going to have a right old feast. I'm not breaking everything up, really small, just not leaving them too big. I only turned my back to pick up the soil pot.
Got some pretty flowers too.
So I'm just adding some, a third pot of soil. Just smooth that out, and then I'll dampen that down. And then just need to give it a good mix. I need to make this wetter and then I'll look for some baby worms. I can't believe it. Anyway, this is my mum's lavender. And a leaf. And another leaf, oh, a bit more lavender. Oh, my worm farm. Oh, there's courgettes, tomatoes, more tomatoes. And my worm farm, I must be coming back. So this little one here is going in my nursery, and then he'll get, when he's bigger, he'll get transferred to the new worm farm. And I've got this one here. And I think that is it for the baby ones. I think I'm going to put him in. I've had a few of these little white worms as well. Now these are pot worms. I know why they're appearing, but I'm gonna make another video about those. On my website I've got some articles as well. I write for East Yorkshire newspaper, so please subscribe and like this video. Thank you.